my sister will cook a sinigang na
Ribs and
so today, ito yung mga ingredients. So, wala sinigang na sinigang mix, sibuyas, pechay, isang pechay.
this is ongoing King Kong.
Belly. Hindi na, kasi sigutol eh. Today we're gonna, she's gonna cook sinigang, okay? For a nice weather outside, she's gonna make a sinigang na pork and ribs.
Pag nakaganyan na siya, I just put water in it and then I start I'm the meat. We're gonna boil the meat until it's good. We're gonna remove the little, they call it like a dirty particle of the meat. That's what this boil. Before we add everything. So, yan, take about an hour. gonna remove a little bit. There's still, sometimes you have to wait until it's about to boil. Anyways, too. But you can just slowly take it off. This little stuff. And yung mga parang ano na taba yata yun. Pero tawag nila dyan. Ano ba? Taba yun. Also, I added this kind of like a parang ano yan, green pepper, jalapeno. Jalapeno green pepper.
Ah, para sa TV yan.
So yeah, we have to remove these guys. Ayan, yung parang tama-tama. Good that it's chicken. Do you need a filter? I don't think you need a filter, sister. No, we don't. That's sorry. I don't need no filter. So anyway, yeah, gaganyanin mo lang yan kasi matagal yun. Iniingatan ko. I'm trying to like really be careful kasi baka ayoko matanggal yung mga onion na yan. Tanggalin na natin. Tanggalin mo yan. And then put it in the sink. Oh shit! You gotta make sure the meat is cooked. So just stir it a little bit. Pero marami pang ano yung mga yan. Basta parang malinis ko. Okay, so the meat is starting to boil now. That looks good. Just gonna we're gonna wait until the meat is really super tender na yung talaga. So after that, we're gonna keep it boiling. You can put it on the low heat, maybe a little bit medium heat. Just keep it, keep it cooking. And then next step, we're gonna add maybe we're gonna put a little bit of patis after. Okay, so the meat is slowly, getting cooked. Now we're gonna put just a little bit of patis, fish sauce. Konti. Instead na maglalagay ka ng asin kasi maasin na naman yung mix. Lagyan mo na ng konting patis lang. Konti lang naman. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Yan, halo-halo. Ito yung ang ginagawa ko minsan, tinatanggal ko to kasi I don't like it when this thing breaks. Yung seed niya, talagang magiging maaanghang yung baka umanghang yung sinigang. Kasi jalapeno yan eh. That's a jalapeno right there. Green pepper. Okay, so we mix and then we're gonna wait again. We're gonna yung sinigang mix. Halo na natin ang sinigang mix. Okay, so we're gonna do. Hold on, need scissors. Look at how good it is. I want to put two. I usually put two. Some people. So kasi pag super duper acid, kaya I would put these. I know it's a lot of salt. You know what I mean? It's like super acid ng pako. Kasi acid ng ng aking what I usually do is like I'm gonna remove this because this is jalapeno. This is spicy, so I don't want my sinigang spicy. I think it's gonna give it a little kick, but not really super duper naman. At saka I fear that it's gonna break apart and the seeds gonna fall off, and then that's how you're gonna know na maanghang siya, hahanghang siya. So yan. Sarado muna natin. We're gonna let it boil again. Keep boiling. Kasi talagang super duper lambot na ng meat. At saka masarap kasi yung sinigang pag malambot yung meat eh. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna mix our vegetables, guys.
alarm means like she's still alive.
There's a story about that.
Comment if you guys know that alarm means. We really appreciate.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
I'm gonna make